Well, sometimes I think there's something wrong with that girl.
Tell me about it.
Talk about the other Mary B. How you know I'm not an angry black man?
You've seen my Cocker Naniel posters. No? Did you send them to me? Did you send them to me? The other Mary B. That's from the other Mary B. I love her.
Mary, oh my, dude, she's the one and only Mary B.
She's fucking hysterical.
I would like to motion to change her name because I call her the one and only Mary B.
Good work, Mary. As bad as I want to call home and check in, I'm just going to let you keep doing your thing.
Who are those horrible orange creatures over there?
Tell everybody, we want JFK, we want James Jackson. If you're in there, start screaming our names, and then we'll come down.
Tell them I hate them.
As somebody always said, if you can't say anything nice about anybody, come sit by me.
I've seen you in other chat rooms, other Mary B. I've seen you typing, writing, tweeting other things, and you're a funny, fucked up, twisted bitch.
Mary B. She is a force to be reckoned with. I'm telling y'all.
Hooray. Hello. Hello. Happy St. Patty's. Okay. I messed around and played with my mic. So tell me. 1, 2, 3. Which one's better? One, 2, 3. 3. Okay. 1. So this sounds better. I just had to go pushing buttons. Okay, good. Hello, Miss Technical Difficulty. Thank you for your patience. What up, Charles? Happy St. Patty's Day. I don't have a lick of Irish in me, but I have this hat. And today is my grandma's birthday in heaven. So that's cool. Hello, barking. Oh, yay, it's Kristen. Grammy, our dearest Grammy. We love you, Grammy. Let's see here. We've got Ray, Mr. IOTBA. Thank you so much, Ray. Thank you. Kayla, my dog. I wasn't going to go live. Thank you, Kayla. But I got my hair done. Thank goodness. It was so bad. It was so bad. I was just embarrassed. So there you go. I hope you like it. Now, I love you, Grammy. I'm thankful for you every day. Thank you, Charles. I feel better. I feel a lot better. It was really bad. I think that was 6 months of roots. Oh, thank you. So, I have some stuff I've been wanting to bring up about, what happened. Put a 1 in the chat if you used to rock with JFK's show. I did, and I'm not ashamed to say it. Laura, you beauty. And I enjoyed it. I think we all enjoyed it. Yep. Look at that. Hello, growth. So I didn't I was if I was listening during the day to Melanie while I was working because I couldn't and I never used to participate in chats or anything, but I was always listening to Melanie, and then I usually caught everybody else on replay. In fact, I didn't know anything about chatting, really. I think I stumbled upon the chatting in somebody's channel, and then it was on from there. And it was fun, right? It was fun in there because they were just doing their thing and playing music, and it was just cool to have on, and yeah. Yeah. I that was pretty much the catalyst of everything, and that was after the big boom happened. That really just blew everything apart. But before we focus on that, let's talk about the good times, because this is about reminiscing. Dead air, dead air, dead air. No dead air. Oh, now I'm so self-conscious. How good was last night, though, with Jimmy and TV? That was awesome. That was so great. Oh. Cheryl. Hello, Cheryl. Dusty. Dusty, where'd you go, Dusty? There's Dusty. Hello, darling. Yes. Callie Cat, hello. Vinny, hello. Here, let me show you. I want to show you guys something. Hang on. Before we begin. This is my grandma. This is a painting my dad did of my grandma that we didn't find until after he passed away, and we were cleaning up, or we were emptying his shack. He lived in a little shack. It was great. But I mean, this is identical. I mean, this is incredible. And I couldn't believe he never showed any of us. This literally looks like a photograph of my grandmother. Her name was Mary, too. And my dad's name was Vincenzo. So yeah. Her father was named Vincenzo. We're all named after each other. We're Sicilian. So yeah. Everything about last night, the hat, everything. Just perfect. Chef's kiss. Thank you, Dusty. Yeah, it is sad. Because we're related, Mo. Somewhere down the line, we are related. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look who's returned. What's the next one going to be, Emma? Aw, thank you, Growth. Okay, so let's take a look back at something. So I remember where I was. Oh, good for you. Good for you. I needed to be diped like 3 times last night with Jimmy's stream. Did you say my husband? Sorry. Oh, wow. My love. Hello, husband. Thank you. So, let's talk about the good times. I remember where I was. I was listening to this while I was painting, so I wasn't like commenting, but it was just cool to listen to. And at this time, I didn't know who LTL was, and I didn't really care. But anyway, this was what really made I think more people flock to Randy's channel because Brit happens. Irma Gurn. Hello. Oh, what a treat. Oh, we're so glad to have you here. And I didn't even turn up for anybody. I am so sorry. Where are my manners? Which one could we do? What should we do? What should we do for turning up for all you beautiful people? I think this one. Turn up for all of you. That's for you. That's for all of you. Just picture me singing it to you. All right. Good. Because you're going to get a lot of it, Britt. Okay, so set the scene. This was August 18th, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. I'm listening. I'm like, cool. And then a lot of people were like, oh, wow. Like more attention was brought to Randy's channel because it was like they did a cool thing. Credit where credit is due. They did a cool thing. So let's take a listen. This was regarding, so this was right after the whole thing with like LTL and Jess, which I never really understood or like paid attention to. But basically, and Will, being Will, was always vocal. He never sugarcoated how he felt about people or when they acted weird. So, he was saying like how he understands kind of some of the stuff Jess was saying. Catherine, my buddy, Akasha. Same. Catherine, my buddy, it's so good to see you. And you know what's cool? Aiden took it down when they asked him to. He took it down, just out of respect. I think it's back up. I don't know. Anyway, so during the whole spat with LTL and Jessica, right? And I didn't even know, like, I didn't follow. I kind of followed Jess, I think. I didn't know who LTL was, and I was only hearing his voice, you know. So, but I'm listening to like this mediation taking place on Randy's show, and it was cool. And like I could tell you one thing, it made me respect the Glare more. And because he talked the same way he was talking elsewhere right there to LTL directly. So I was like, that's cool. I like that. Which swamp witch? The one that Mo invented? Ernie! Hurrah! Oh man, wait. I think this calls for a good old-fashioned tree falling on a guy while he's trying to play the drums. What do you think?
Filling every part of our praise. Your presence in this place, your glory on our face. We're looking to the sky, descending like a cloud. You're standing with us now, Lord, unveil our eyes. You're the reason we're here. You're the reason we're singing. So open up the heavens, we want to see you. Open up the floodgates, a mighty river flowing from your heart, filling every part of our praise.
That was for all of you lovely people just joining us. That's how I turn you up. So, husband, you can send him in here if you'd like. One of my pups. Maureen, welcome. Welcome. Welcome, Maureen. Glad you're here. Let's see. Nina's bus stop, Magur. Wait a minute. I don't know if I've shown you guys these. Look at me, Mo. Here I go. Getting. Hang on a second. I don't know if I showed you guys these. I made that. Yeah. Because if the bus is imaginary, Nina is driving it. And if you can see the faces, we have the glare. I do not know. Does StreamYard let you zoom in? And I'm sorry, Ray, I did not research how to redirect people. I am a loser. Okay, so there's that one. And then I had to make this one. And if you notice, everything's fake. Nina is not stupid. Hello, Biba. Hello. Hello. Go on, we'll lay down. It's all set up. It's all coordinated. It's all curated, right? It's all make believe. Hello, Leah. I'm glad you like it. This is just what I do. Hi, Nefarious. This is just what I picture. This is just a peek inside my silly little brain. Okay, so anyway, where were we? Okay. So, it's August. August last year. There's trouble afoot between LTL and Jessica, and Glare has thoughts. And as always, the Glare was right. This is where we see Randy and them start to mediate and maybe try to make peace. And this was a really cool moment and really made us respect them. So let's start with this one.
I met the Glare enough for nothing, LTL, man. He came right up to me and gave me a hug, and I ain't never met the dude in my life, so I don't know.
We sat together in court.
Everybody, bro, James Jackson, you were there interacting with me and Brian. Was I a dick to him? Was I cold to him?
No.
Let me ask you this. James Jackson had the same, and listen, LTL, I'm just calling a spade, right? And I appreciate you coming up here, bro. And I appreciate, and I'm not trying to dog nobody. I don't appreciate people riding on you like that. I feel that, you're trying to do the right thing and you're trying to build your shit, man, and we all, people might say JFK is too much about the music. I might say, hey, LTL's being too careful and not talking about the Gigalotti case. I did say that before. I'll admit it to you right now because I want to see you talking about it. That's why I think you'd be great for it, just for the record. I think you'd be great for it. But James, when you met LTL, what was your impression of him? Because you told me before, I asked you, oh, you met LTL, because he never mentioned us. I never heard him talk about us once.
I felt like, honestly, LTL, when I met you that day, Kelly Reed, I don't think me and you ever would have met if Kelly didn't say, James, you're not going to walk by without saying hello. And I was like, absolutely not. And you were sitting down. You saw me walk over, and I gave Kelly a hug. And then I saw you, and I recognized you, and I said, how you doing? I'm James Jackson. And that was it. You went back to talking to whoever you were talking to. And I stood there for a second and saw that it just like, that whatever. I just went off and
I didn't even know who you were, to be honest with you. I thought maybe you were a friend of the family or something. I'll be honest with you. I didn't know who it was.
James Jackson looks like a lawyer.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, I work a full-time job. Like, I do that and then try to create content on top of that. So it's hard to get into all the intricacies of YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know a lot of the time who's who and what's what. I mean, I have people that come up to me and go, hey, do you remember me from this, or do you know me this? And I'm like, I don't know.
But so you didn't know James Jackson? He's the guy. But I'm just saying, LTL, you didn't know James Jackson was the guy who took the guy, Officer Higgins, ATF agents. You wrong. You did a show about the decorated dude. You didn't know that was the guy who took the phone call?
No, I know that you guys did because I saw your show. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So I mean, that's why James was like, wow, I thought he might have knew who I was. But it is what it is. James didn't take it too serious. He was just like, hey, the vibes were a little off.
But to be fair, when I met the Glera, same thing. I didn't know him. Me and him, I introduced myself. We
clicked. Yeah, we clicked immediately, bro.
We hung out that whole day, bro. And it was like,
And we tried to kick it with LTL. He was hanging out by himself in a corner, acting like he was above everybody else, putting himself in front of Allison's camera and the Registry of Deeds. Everybody saw it. Everybody noticed it. And you're sitting there and you got the balls to say that I'm acting like I'm an uppity and too good for everybody. Fuck you, dude. You're full of shit.
Oh, okay. Hello, green-eyed Lisa. Hello. Oh no, I don't even want to know, Christina. Ooh. But the point being that Will said what he said behind closed doors and to his face, and that made me respect him more. But did you notice how they were speaking favorably of Will, and that was part of what I mean, I followed the Glare, I followed Turtle Boy, I followed Jimmy, Nurse Kim, Melanie. Those were like my first introductions into it, right? So I was already into that. And then I said, cool, there's this little niche section of YouTube. It's late at night. They go over like things from a different angle with Karen Reed. They got music, local stuff, because they're like from there, you know? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Who am I to say, right? I'm going to try that, Charles. Yeah, just seemed like they were just like normal guys. Well, that's what's crazy is like I was trying to pinpoint the moment when everything went crazy. How did we go? That was August, right? August, September, the Wilbur, recording gate. Like how? Hello, just a darling. And you know, I was watching them for the Wilbur. I was like, oh, that's cool. Because I wasn't going to see it any other way. That's cool. And hindsight, I can see some things. But I thought everyone was cool. I thought everybody was part of the movement. Yeah, that's what I mean, Mo, by hindsight. That's what I saw. Ugh. Hello, Baker's favorite suitcase. Hello. If you mean the Broken Baker, we love Broken Baker. And we love you. And we're glad you're here. That's what I'm saying. I mean, but they loved them. You see. Let me show you this other clip. Oh, that's not even like what even is a Babs? I don't even know. The only Babs that I'm familiar with that's relevant at this time is, I gotta get better at this. This one. Memories of the way we were. Hello, Jordan. I'm so sorry. I just got one of them. I swear it's the pressure. I don't get them that often, but I got one last week. It was awful. Yeah, they're no joke. I actually got I got the inside guys, the Daith piercing. And a lot of people say it's like it's fake, but it works for me because I used to get them all the time, and now I only get them like sometimes. Pat, hello. I'm glad you like it. Pat's one of them too, who like tried to see everyone, like give everyone the benefit of the doubt. In fact, he got lambasted for it. But he stood his ground too, and I respect you for that, Pat. Yeah. He didn't just say stuff to fit in. Hello, was Nan now Gran. Hello. Welcome. Oh my God. Oh. Why do you want to hurt yourself more, Christina? My love. Unless the rage helps you heal. So, okay, here's another part of our trip down memory lane of the way we were. Okay, let's see here.
Yeah, but I'm curious about that.
Because they all came at me too.
When did Nurse Kim come at you?
Oh, well, isn't it just ironic that, when I did my live show that she jumps on with Mark Betterow, ironically at the same time that I do it. And she started doing it all on the Sunday mornings too.
She had that planned already, dude. That's probably, did it occur to you that maybe that's the only time Betterow could do it? He was on vacation, dude. Did it occur to you that that was the only time he could do it? It's not all about you, bro. You're telling us.
It's been going on for a year, Will.
You're telling us without telling us that you are jealous of everybody else and their content. You're sitting here making excuses for trashing these people. Yeah, because everybody's attacking you, bro. Every time somebody goes live, it's despite you, right? Every time somebody goes live, it's despite you, Brian.
But you don't care.
Grow up, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
You didn't care, right? But the 3-hour stream last night, remember, you don't care.
No, answer the question.
So let me ask you this, LTL. So Nurse Kim did a show with Betterow on a day that you usually do your show. You're saying like a slot you're always locked into.
My shows are always posted in advance. Okay, everybody knows when I do my shows. I worked on a show to have an in studio. I did like this little 30 in studio thing. I invited some people out to do a meet and greet with me and Mark Mazzamini. I worked hard on it. I mean, you don't know logistically what went into that, and I just found it ironic that
we were the first ones to do a live stream live. We know how it works.
And bro, use your brain, dude. You have 20,000 more subscribers. Well, more like 12,000 more subscribers than I do.
You just said it wasn't about subscribers 20 minutes ago, and now you're bringing that up.
Let me finish my point.
Sure.
You just said that I go live at 15 minutes before you do to try to undercut you. That would be bad for me, dude. That means that people are going to gravitate over to you. If you have more subscribers than I do, and you have more pull than I do, how is it that I'm the one trying to undercut you?
I can't believe that we're doing this right now.
No,
we're doing it.
Will, what would you, Will?
We're in the holding tank, bro.
Will.
We're all going to New Man in about an hour.
I gotta go to bed soon.
I'm saying your head is so far up your own ass that you project all around you. How is it that all of us are wrong and you're right?
So LTL,
okay, you're right.
But LTL, so
no, but see, that's a cop out, LTL. See, you're right. But you're not saying nothing, man. So I don't know. I can't.
So if Nurse Kim on a Saturday gets Betterow, I mean, it's a Saturday. It's someone like Betterow. He's a lawyer. He works. Saturday's probably the only day he could do anything anyway. So I mean, why would you take it so personal? That's all we're saying, and that's what you're saying. It is. You think that Nurse Kim really did that on purpose? You really think that? Because not for nothing, you know, if Better Row gets on the stream, it doesn't matter what time you go on. Better Row's probably going to draw more.
For sure.
100%. And that was why it was done that way.
No,
you think she did that? She
did that deliberately to undercut you because she had some sort of problem with you, is what you're saying.
So what happened with Aunt Deb?
You realize how crazy that sounds, right? When I say it out loud?
I'm nuts.
Hey, what's up with Aunt Deb? What's the beef with Aunt Deb?
Who knows? I don't know. Maybe it was a mistake. I went on a blocking rant there when everybody was saying shit.
I hear you. Hey, listen, man, keep doing your thing, bro. And I'm happy that tonight, though, honestly, LTL, you showed some grit to me, man. Tonight, you did your show the same way you did it. You didn't feed into the bullshit. And I'm happy that you, accepted that super chat and spoke on Francis tonight with Todd. If Todd wasn't on your show tonight, I wouldn't have been able to get that little piece right there. I can use that every single night on my show. So I appreciate you for that. Continue to do your thing. And I would just say, my opinion, bro, with you, I would say, bro, just stop taking things so personal, bro. You know what I mean? You know better. You got 60,000 subs. You got 60,000 subs, man. Listen, at the end of the day, the point is you're doing all right. People got love for you. You know, just worry about your audience. Don't worry about Will. Don't worry about JFK. Just focus on the audience, and that's it.
I don't go on rant streams for 3 hours.
I get it. Okay. Right. But the Glera will, and he's letting you know that's what he'll do. So
that's
that's what he does.
Here tonight.
Fucking right.
That's why I was hoping here to come here tonight, and I appreciate Will saying I have okay content. That was good, Will.
Damn, you hinted on that.
Damn, man.
You hinted on that.
I'm trying to be funny here,
man.
Okay? No.
Okay.
Listen, I'm trying to
keep proving me right, homie. Just keep talking.
I'm trying to be.
But you hear that? That was them trying to make it to where everybody could get along, trying to be peacemakers, trying to be mediators. In fact, they even mentioned that afterwards, saying, the mediator channel, whatever. But it was cool. It was cool, and it drew people in. Hello, Mary Romine. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Fuck. Okay. Exactly. And I always say, like my parents made sure that I could take a joke when I grew up. We all busted each other's balls growing up. Don't say that, Mo. Do not say that. That is still why the beef continues today, is because Glare said in a chat in someone else's page that he called JFK a drama channel, and by golly, he has not let go of it. He is still upset about it. Like, how could he say that? Why would he say that? Don't say curate. Don't say curate. Yes, exactly. And I'm like super interested in, like, I wanted to know, everything I could about the people there, like the relationships between the public servants who were involved in Karen Reed's trial, and between the civilians, and between the Canton police and the Massachusetts State Police. Like, I wanted to know the little intricacies, and like Turtle Boy did great covering the like connections of like them going to high school and stuff. It's a great article. You should check it out. But they're the guys in a different part of town. It was cool. Is he currently, or you mean this? Yeah, the whole thing started, and like he admitted it, that it was because Brian thought that they were, so he blocked Jimmy, he blocked Nurse Kim, and like got mad. I don't know if he blocked Will, but because he thought that they were like doing their streams at the same time as him on purpose, or like when Nurse Kim started having Mr. Betterow on, he thought that was like on purpose, and Will went on to tell him, like, you think you could tell Mr. Betterow like when he's available, and you work around him because he's a busy actual lawyer, you know? That's what I'm saying. Like, these are the things that I miss, that I'm really bummed are gone. I know. I would love that. I would love it. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I mean, that at that time, I didn't think that's what it was. I thought it really was that, like, because that's what I was seeking. So I saw what I was seeking. I was seeking to look at it as like everybody's on a united front. Everybody's like, this is bringing in people from all over the country and the world, like, to support Karen Read. And it's like, we never knew about the little hiccups going on behind the scenes because Turtle Boy, like he was saying last night, we don't have time for that. There's no time for that. And a lot of good that did. Nope. 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 You cannot ever call him a drama channel, Mo. I think he's funny. But I'm very messed up in the head. But the glare of calling him a drama channel is what set a lot of this in motion. Yeah, I don't think any of the mini fan guys hold on to that, and I know Aiden doesn't. Oh yeah, Helen was a great Randy. But it's not okay, so that's another one of my clips here. Them to want him in jail means they did not support the fight against corruption for Karen Read. You can't want to fight the corruption that was trying to destroy Karen Read. You can't say you're against that and you are for Turtle Boy going to jail. It just does not equate. You can't do it because it's the exact same corruption. And like I was saying yesterday, like, both of them have like, okay, Karen, unfortunately, okay, she was convicted of drunk driving. That's something she did that she probably wishes she didn't do. Aiden went places that where corrupt cops trapped him, essentially, and like got him in the same type of corruption mess. It's not that they should have gotten a just for what he didn't even do anything. But the point is, you cannot to say you want to cheer about the thought of Aiden going to jail means that you never believed in the cause of Karen Reed. You never did. Because it's the exact same monster coming after them. Yeah, but most of them are anti-Karen Reed. Steve, hello. So good to see you. No. No. I am but a fetus in this YouTube world, and I just wanted to show off my hair. There. That's the truth of it. Yeah, I mean, that's a question I ask a lot. What's the end game? What's the end game? So, okay, so this was kind of a long conversation. It was a good conversation, though. It ended pretty well. Actually, I think I played the ending first. The last video was the ending. Anyway, out of order. But, like, it was a good talk. And, like, I learned that, Brian, lost his brother. God rest his soul. Sorry, Brian. And that he was saying, like, he was, like, opening up. And it was like a little forum for him to do that. It was like cool. I liked it. So, here's that one.
Your mental health, man. Sleep on it for a couple days, and that's it, bro. And just get past it. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Keep up the good fight, homie.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
I respect you guys for coming up here.
Right on. Thanks, Kevy. It's nice meeting you too, by the way. Seem like a cool dude.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I appreciate you, Will, and I appreciate you too, LTL, man. I'll talk to both you guys soon, all right?
All right, homie. Have a good one.
Peace.
All
And
right.
love,
Thanks for
guys.
having me. Thanks for letting me come
Peace.
up. Bye.
No doubt. Peace, Claire.
Well, there you have it. Yeah. Damn.
I mean,
welcome to Fuckery Airlines, man. You know what I mean?
Shit.
I mean, for a six-string show, man, we really pulled a guest, though, huh? We're like Spirit Airlines over here. We get everybody booked.
Hey, we don't hold back nothing. We take anybody. But I'll tell you, for a 6-string show,
Not bad.
R.I.P. Francis Gigalotti.
That's
R.I.P.
right.
Francis Gigalotti. And to reflect on that, I'm glad that the Glare it was real about it. He didn't backpedal, and he had some points. Like I said, the timing of it with the chick Jess and all that, I think it got a little messy. If they could have did this from the jump a year ago, it would have been out the way. But hey, things happen, and that's the way it went down, right? So what's done is done. Hopefully, they can move on from it. There won't be many bitch words being dropped and things like that.
And once that shit's dropped, Jay, it's like, how do you move on?
Yeah. What do you get out of it, Kevy Kev?
I'm so sorry I cut off the wise words of Kevy Kev. What was I thinking? But I can pretty much sum up what he said. He said, yeah, wait, actually I did clip it. My bad. Here we go. Okay, I can get rid of that one. And I can add the wise words of Kevy Kev, who I really liked. It's a real bummer. Like, even when I stopped liking all of them, I still liked Kevy Kev. But like, what is with you guys? Okay. Learn to read. Okay, here we go.
God damn. What it is a community though too, you know. It's a community that we're all involved in. And that shit's infectious, man. You know? I mean, like you said, I mean, you know, you don't want to see these two going back and forth. I mean, you know, if that's what it all turns into, I mean, what kind of content is that? That's not good content, you know? You need to be speaking on these cases and this you know, the justice that's not served on like Francis and you know, the girl in Reading, you know, those cases need clarity. You know what I'm saying?
Now keep in mind, Kelsey.
The community. I agreed with him. Same. Exactly. Because like, I'm like, okay, it's one thing if you're like just, you know, going along with your boys and what they do. But like I don't know. I expected more from him. I don't know him at all, but I just expect more from any person, especially a dude, to not, you know, like, because it's the golden rule, I think. Well, what if that was you? What if he was in Ray's shoes? And I hope and I pray they never are. I pray no man ever has to be in that position. Ever. That's awful. It's awful for the person being falsely accused, and it's awful for real victims because they don't get, you know, it minimizes the credibility of actual victims. It's pure evil. Pure evil. Same, Grammy. Actually, that's funny you say that because it's literally when I unsubscribed, I held on. No. And nobody wants him to. We're not like that. We don't want James to come speak ill of anyone. James could literally tomorrow come up and just be like, hey, what's up? And just chill and then not go behind everybody's back and talk a bunch of shit. And it'd be cool. Nobody requires you to talk shit about somebody to hang out. That's how you take the trustable crustable pledge. Yeah. Yeah, and just holding on for dear life to something that is just like they have children, they have sons. Like, I would just look at that and be like, God, if that was my son, if it was me. Ray has 2 young sons and a wife. Like, he's a family man. He has a beautiful family. Like, it's messed up, man. Yeah, he could have even stood silent, but he didn't. He just contributed to it. Yeah. Me too. Yes, that's where I'm at with it. Like, and I was even in chat rooms, like when James would pop into a chat room, I was trying to talk to him and I was like, James, like you are capable of so much more. And if you go back and watch Ray's episode when James came on, Ray was talking to him like, and he was saying exactly what I've been saying, like in chats, like, you're better than this. Like he's what, 44, 45 now? It's like you're capable of so much more than what you're doing. Like, and not saying just Randy, saying like just this whole, whatever you want to call it, behavior. Mm, mm. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't care who it is. If things like that arise, you point someone to go to authorities, and out of respect for a possible victim or a possible victim of false accusations, you don't put it on YouTube. Yeah, it's like backyard WWE. Yeah. Yeah, I really like, and okay, so here, let me show you something else. I might be skipping ahead, but whatever. So right after James went on Ray's channel, we're like, cool, that's awesome. And you know what, Ray, I know you think that he was, you know, I don't know, maybe I'm just idealistic, but I feel like it really did, because you were talking to him like things he needed to hear, and you were saying it with compassion. You were. Didn't mean we like trusted him or anything, but like that's just how you are. You'd be that way to a stranger. Okay. So right around that time, oh crap. Okay. Wait. So it was right around that time, and we saw that people, some loonies from Massachusetts were trying to get a hold of Alex on a very old Facebook post that nobody paid attention to because it's crazy and it was false and nobody cared. It's like, oh, that's just crazy, saying crazy stuff, right? Well, their thing is like, we're gonna find everything out about you, your family, your background, everything, right? And it's like, ooh, there's this crazy guy. We people in Massachusetts, we're gonna reach out to him in bulk. Like, I think the only reactions to his posts were like people from Massachusetts. Oh, including Twisted Tragedies, by the way, later. So I didn't want to like comment on it or like do anything, but I sent a friend request, and then this is what I got. So he has said that I just message him like, we want peace. No, he messaged me first. It's the first message. This is after I saw that he was trying to reach out to Alex. Now keep in mind, this was when, okay, James had just come on Ray's show, right? Oh, wait a minute. Ermiger. Wait. Oh, Laura, you beauty. Hang on. Laura just turned me up. Oh my gosh, turn up for Laura. Laura, you beauty. Thank you so much for turning me up on Cashapp. I did turn on the notifications. I just need to learn to notice what I'm doing while I'm doing it. Anyway, thank you, Laura. You're the best. You're the true beauty. Okay, anyway. It's very necessary, Laura, because you're beautiful and I appreciate you so much. Okay. Wait, dang it. Okay, wait. Okay. So, here we go. This prompted him to message me. Blah, 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 blah. Do I know you? Blah, blah, blah. I'm sure I saw you insulting me on his live, and I said I did. I'm sorry. And I meant that. It isn't helping anyone. That's true. He's under the impression I'm like a double agent or something. I have the information. What does it have to do with me? He said, and I said, well, that. Because he finds the facts. Okay. Thinks I'm turning on Ray. I wasn't. Here's what it is. Like, slow down, Buster Brown. I'm not turning on Ray or trying to help you attack Ray, that is. I wasn't sent by Ray. Ray didn't even know I did this. I did this out of my idealistic, naive little black heart. Telling him and that's the other thing too, like these street guys are so into the idea of Aiden going to jail. I'm not a street guy, but I'm not into that. In fact, what I try to do is prevent that for people if I can. Like, I don't like seeing people get hemmed up or like get in legal trouble, period. So, okay. He didn't mean thumbs up. And this what I'm saying, like Ray and James are trying to mend things. I did message JFK. No, Mo. No, he's not. He's only attracted to female Frankenstein monsters. I'm not doing anything, by the way, by showing this because he already shared this to demonstrate how he is not afraid to show people that he admitted he never mind. I'm getting ahead of myself. Anyway. And the thing, his beef may be from long ago, which I wouldn't have known about. I never really paid attention to the story with his daughter. I hate that happened. You don't ever want that to happen. He reached out to him. He defamed the shit out of him. No disrespect to me. That's kind of you. Okay, and then he so you could see like it's kind of like a script of like they always end up on the same track of saying the same thing. Ray came in, and I'm clarifying why Ray came in. October 3rd, when they dogpiled Will, and we will go over that. I hate it. I really hate it. Armageddon. It just got turned up again. Don't let me forget. We're gonna turn you up too. Okay. Yeah, the dog pile. It was awful. And even rewatching it, like, it's so messed up, and I feel the same hate I felt. Helen, you found your way in here. Hooray. Yeah, Helen killed it for sure. And that's the point I'm making here, is that after what they did, like, Ray got mad. We all got mad. You saw the ones in the chat earlier. I said, put a 1 up if you used to watch it. If you used to watch Randy's show. I used to. I'm pretty sure all of us did. But that was the night that we stopped watching. And I remember I was in the chat watching it, and I remember Ray. Ray was mad. Oh, yeah. I think she actually wandered into the wrong county. So, yeah, like, I was there that night when he stood up and was like, Ray was, like, not having it. And then he started his channel, and we were like, yeah, this is how we all feel. So Jason is confused. That is not accurate. Like, whoever told him that's how it started is JFK called out Aiden about the recording, and everyone attacked him. But that's here nor there. So why are you trying to be peacemaker? Did he tell you 'cause he knows I get facts? And Will, so I'm explaining to him, he dogpiled Will, brought him onto the live, everybody dogpiled him, and Will did the right thing and said, it's nobody's business. It's nobody's business. Which is absolutely right. That is absolutely the correct response. And that should have been Randy's response. And nobody knew it. You know, I message all around the place and nobody knows about it. So, I was trying to look out. I really was. Like, that's just not how I'm built. I'm not built to watch people get hemmed up and not try to do something about it, especially within the context of if James and Ray can make peace, and James and like Will and Aiden, everybody was trying to get along, right? And that is the best thing for Aiden, which is very important, and his defense fund is pinned, by the way. And for Karen, like, dang, could you have promoted anything that diminished Karen's support more? The stupid recording that was nothing, you turned it into a big old scandal for this woman that you claim to be supporting and fighting for. Yeah, so that's what I'm like holding on to that. I'm holding on to the memories of the way we were. So, stop. Dang it. Stupid idiot. Okay. None of your business. Exactly. Exactly. And not even just because Will is his friend, but just common sense would dictate that it is nobody else's business, especially two people who are caught up in corrupt courts. They were friends, I say to him, in regards to Randy and Will. They were cool, they were never friends. Okay. I'll concede to that, Jason. Tell TB and Ray to publicly apologize and then we'll talk. Sir, I'm sorry, but I don't think you are the ambassador for Randy's channel. And not only that, Ray literally apologized to James like a few nights prior, I believe. And James apologized to him. Like it was like, cool, this is great. Then I sent him what I just showed you guys. Yeah, where he's like, where they're like speaking favorably of Will. Wait a minute, did I go too far? Right, okay, I said, so I'm talking to Jason as if I'm saying, okay, regarding Will talking about the recording, I said, if the tables were turned and it was about JFK and people questioned you, what would you do? And he says, I'd tell the truth because that's what I'm about. Like, really? I hope you would say the same thing Will said. And he said, when have you one time heard me make a false accusation? I said, did I say you did? He said, I'm just saying. I'm real. I always keep it real. Okay. I said, so if JFK was being blasted by other creators, guilty or not, and they asked you to speak on it, you would, no problem? He said, yes, absolutely would. And this is why he shared it on this conversation on Twitter, because I was like, because he was trying to act like this was a flex, that like this message was a flex. And like, no, I'm proud to show this, like, that I have nothing to be embarrassed about. But I said, please do show how you say you would join in on speaking on something with JFK if the tables were turned. And he did. And I think that's bad. Remember, Blair stole the link to get in JFK's live. Ugh. So you can't steal a link. JFK allowed it. Yeah. Jason says you could. He harassed TB. Give it to him. I was there. No, he didn't at all. Go back and watch. You'll see. But keep an open mind. I was there. I was there, buddy. Stealing the link. That's another one of the tropes. I said, so Blair forced his way into JFK's show. He said, yes, absolutely did. I said, JFK had no control over it. He said, yeah, but James told him to let him up against his wanting to listen to it. I said, JFK could have said no, right? If you pay attention, it started out civilly. He said, go back and listen. I said, I was there. He said, so wasn't I then JFK? So wasn't then JFK kicked him out, but I'm working, so maybe later we could talk. I said, okay. And that was that. That was all of it. And he went on and told everybody, like, oh, I blocked her ass. If you did, I didn't notice because I don't care. Okay, I don't know who turned me up, but I love you so much, and we're going to play. We're going to play this one. Wait, this one.
She's your queen to be, a queen to be forever, a queen who'll do whatever His Highness desires.
So he said he didn't even talk. He said you tried to talk to him and he just blocked you. Yeah, well, that's not what happened. But if it makes you feel cooler to say it did, then go ahead. I don't care. Yeah. Yes. If you notice, okay, look at the timing of like James and Nurse Kim making up. When James came out and said, like, we spoke, we're good. I bought the shirt, by the way. But anyway, they made up. Literally right then is when shit hit the fan. That's when the glare ruined Christmas. And all of us weren't paying any attention. In fact, like, in fact, Ray was, thinking we were all, squashing it over Christmas. Like, while we were having Christmas, they were like crying because it was ruined. So yeah. Yeah, that's something like I may have negative respect for those guys for that, but I could never go there with anybody. Anybody. Yeah, he saved the Christmas we didn't know was ruined. So here's another fun little clip. More favorable words, more memories of the way we were.
Right or wrong, at the end of the day, bro, we're all grown men, man. Will's a good dude, man.
Listen,
Will, I think. Let me just say this. I think I don't agree what happened with Will, and I think the timing was off with the situation with Will and Jess, and I think we gave that girl a little too much props. I think that's exactly what she wanted. We shouldn't have fed that beast because ego. If it can stop making decisions for you, and that's the worst thing to do is enable someone's ego. So I don't think it was a good move as far as that. That's my opinion on that. But what is done is done, and we're here now. And I don't think Will ever meant anything wrong to you, bro. I think it's some things are in your head, but I'm happy you're getting therapy. R.I.P. to your brother. Keep doing your thing, and do me a favor. Just look into the Francis Gigalotti case for me.
R.I.P. Francis.
Don't dump me yet. Don't dump me out yet.
No, I'm not good. I'm not dumping.
So again, I'd like to if we can try to hash this out, I'll do a virtual handshake. We move on if that's what he wants to do. If Will wants to hold a grudge, look, Will, I apologize to you.
I don't have a grudge. I just have an opinion of you. That's all. I don't have feelings one way or the other about it. I'm saying I just know. I just see. That's all. That's it.
Okay.
Like,
So what do you?
I know what boundaries to set, and that's it. But I don't owe you anything.
Okay. All good, man. Then I just move on, and you can move on.
Right on.
Sweet.
So there's gonna be. So I think what LTL.
Are you gonna go on and talk about me tomorrow, or for a week, or weeks now, or are we gonna hash this now?
I'm gonna talk about whatever the fuck I want.
There you go.
How's that?
So I'm a bitch, right? Am I that? Do you want to just say? You can say it to me now. We can get it out here on JFK show.
You're a bitch.
Get it all out.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Glera.
Come on, man. Why is he got to be a bitch, though, Glera? Come on, you know that's a little too
Glera,
hard.
Why does he have to be?
I mean, that's a tough word right there, man. That's a hard one to swallow.
Yo, if the panty liner fits, bro.
Are you gonna get cringy tomorrow? Wear your Boston hat and Boston shirt and say that you're all Boston because you're not Boston, bro.
Bro,
Let's just say that.
God damn, Will. You got a
You're not
point there.
Boston, Will.
You got a point there, Will.
There's thousands
Never
of
will
other
be.
Bostonians that disagree with you. Thousands of other Bostonians that disagree with you.
God damn.
You're not born here.
I
bro.
wear those Boston hats and my Boston gear as a tribute and a thank you to the support that I get out there.
How did you find out about the Karen Reed case?
And I wouldn't expect somebody
In my
like you
chat.
to understand that.
He asked you a question, Will. How'd you find about the Karen Reed case? How'd you find out?
Through a creator from a completely different community. I've explained this a million times, actually.
Because you used to hang out in my chats a lot during the Idaho streams, and when I used to talk and got informed about the Karen Reed case, it's ironic your first show about it was very close right after I announced it, and you were in my chat that day.
Wow, bro. So are you sitting here implying? Are you implying that I took on the Karen Reed case because you did? Are you saying that shit out loud on a live stream, homie?
I think that's what he just said, Will.
I asked you a fucking question. Answer me.
Oh, yeah. God damn.
Be a man. Be a
I
man.
used to hang out a lot in my chats, Will.
Yeah, because I support other channels. Keep proving me right.
God
so that had nothing to do with that, Will? It wasn't because he was covering the Karen Reed, you started covering it?
Fuck no.
Well, there you have it.
God damn.
God damn.
Never said that shit with his chest.
I say everything on my chest.
That shit just echoed out of my fucking speaker, Will.
I say
damn.
everything out of my chest.
Fucking dog.
What would you like to, LTL, what would you like to see happen? What would you like to see happen right now?
That's the difference between me and this dude. I say everything with my chest.
What would you like to see happen? You want him not to talk about you? You think it's
Hey man, I'm all good. I thought we would just get it all out. Everybody wanted to see this. They wanted the content. Why not come on the JFK show and do it? Look it gives everybody now weeks of stuff to talk about.
Hey, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to get on the JFK.
It is what it is, man.
Coming up here, we're above the bullshit, so we're not.
Well, this is clear air turbulence, man. I just wanted to get it away. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with both you guys. I got exactly what I wanted out of this, as far as both you guys are familiar with.
I did too.
Gigalotti, Francis Gigalotti. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what I wanted. Two big dogs in the game. That I got respect for both. I like the way the Glera does his show, and I like the way you do yours. I think it will help the family. It's not about me. I think it's about justice. I think the tentacles, my favorite word, chat, right? I think the tentacles, the way it reaches out, and I think if you dig into that, I don't think the Glera will be thinking about you, and you won't be thinking about the Glera, because this case is pure fuckery.
Yeah, like I said, let's set something up soon on my show.
Absolutely.
And you guys can school me on it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I with that. LTL, man, I appreciate you coming up on the show. You got anything else you want to say to the audience, my man?
No, it's all good, man. This is what everybody wanted to hear, I guess. And, I'm willing to talk to Jess. She has my phone number. If she wants to call me, we can have a conversation, and that's it. And by the way, Will, I wasn't dodging you. What was it, last night? I was actually out with some friends, so.
Okay.
And for the record, LTL, I don't think you're a bitch, man. You know, so I think you know, don't let, I'm just gonna let you know, man, whatever this is doing to you, if it's messing with your head, I don't know what it's doing. I am not a mind reader, but please don't let it mess with your mental health, man. You know, sleep on it for a couple days and that's it, bro. And just get past it. You know, keep doing what you're doing, man.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Keep up the good fight, homie.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
I respect you guys for coming up here.
Right on. Thanks, Kelly. It's nice meeting you too, by the way. Seem like a cool dude.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I appreciate you, Will, and I appreciate you too, LTL, man. I'll talk to both you guys soon, all right?
All right, homie. Have a good one.
And therein lies my point. What happened? Because now we know. I mean, we saw what they're capable of doing. We saw that they're capable of reasoning, of like benefit of the doubt, trying to like, you know, find common ground. And yeah, he did. He had them on their hello, Bev's inverted morals and rulings. It's just a thing. You can ask Mo and Ray and my husband. Like I'm always, I have a lot of things to point out contradictions. Like I just really don't like contradictions, and I can be quite contrary myself, but if I say something, I will do everything in my power to mean it. Like Jordan Peterson, one of his rules, tell the truth or at least don't lie. You know, rules to live by. Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean by hindsight, Akasha. Yep, the glare was right. The glare was right. I am quite contrary. I live up to that song. Yeah, and that was cool. That was cool. I liked what they did because they seemed content in doing it. Like not trying to destination addiction is what that's called. Where like you're never content where you are. And you're always trying to, and you can't even enjoy what you have. Is that what it is? I don't know. But I have theories. What's the end game? I have my theories, Mo. I got it. So you know, like, if we were following a guy, and I don't think Randy is stupid. I don't think, I told you. Yeah. Same, Akasha. What the hell? Yeah. Given what I've seen publicly in Massachusetts, in Norfolk County, just what we've seen on national television that they're not willing to hide, I don't put anything past them. So Here's my theory. And I loved, like, last night, maybe you saw I was losing it in Jimmy's chat because I was like, yes, 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 I've been saying this. Because you have broils. I'm sorry, broils. Broils. And they were saying, like, they think they don't think he was ever in it for the right reasons. And I have a whole rabbit hole I've gone down. But and speaking of I wanted to show you guys something funny because, like, I have a lot of jobs. One of my jobs I wanted to tell you about. I just thought it was funny. I was actually I do this a lot actually while I'm watching YouTube. One of my jobs is piss. Piss. Look at all that piss. Yeah, I do like lab work. That's a lot of piss. So, anyway, I think that and I'm so glad you did, Akasha. Holy crap. That was awful. I'm so glad you're okay, and I'm praying for everybody who was affected by that. That's crazy. Yes, the P2 movement. I know. If I leave it out too long, I'm afraid he'll come lurking for my piss. So, here's what I'm saying. Like, okay, all of a sudden, this recording thing was a nothing, really. But not to a corrupt government trying to take somebody down. Because nothing can be turned into something if they're trying to take somebody down. And we've seen the lengths they will go with Karen, with Aiden, with Lindsay, with Kelsey. So my thought is that obviously we know that Randy has to just try to take down Aiden, right? And by proxy, he's going to try to take down anybody who's supporting him. Who would that benefit? That doesn't benefit Randy. It really doesn't. Look at what it's doing. You know, what is happening? What is the payoff for it? Mo disagrees with me. I think he may be like down the totem pole of like a arrangement that, like, you know, if they can get him to try to, you know, get Aiden somehow, like the recording, what else would that do? Like, he didn't care how it affected Karen, obviously, but that was a guy, Randy, on a live stream trying to incriminate somebody who was out on bail. That's what that was. And that was when I first was like, no, I can't get down with that. I can't get down with that. Who does that? Honestly, I think Meredith is being used too. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, he's the mediators. Yeah. And I think that yeah, but I'm talking about like way down. Like, I feel like they're using Randy to influence others, and it's like, what are you gonna get? Are you gonna not face some sort of charge? Is a court case gonna go your way if you can help the Commonwealth get Aiden violated, which is literally what he was doing? That's what he was doing. Because that's what street guys do. They try to incriminate guys who are out on bail. So what's the payoff of getting him violated? Of getting Aiden violated? You know, that's to be seen. But yeah, and that's the saddest part of all, right? Because he actually loved her, and he foolishly trusted somebody he was in a relationship with. Shocker. And then they saw this new person appear on the scene who literally, I can't count the amount of people who have said, where did she come from? Maybe I can show, I don't have a picture, but we all know who we're talking about. There was a CD released in her honor recently. And everybody said, where did she come from? You know, somebody with that kind of thirst for attention or just like recognition could be useful to a corrupt Commonwealth. Just saying. Especially with promises of like more attention and more recognition. Yeah, same. Not if he's, I mean, yeah, but everything he's done, nobody wants it. Like, look at the numbers. You can't, the numbers don't lie. You know what I mean? Tons. Hello. Tons of love. You're here. I'm so glad. I'm getting distracted. And there's dead air. Joy! Hello, Joy! Oh. So good to see you, Joy. Not to control anything, Mo, just as moving parts. Like, look at what they've accomplished. That's my point. Look at the results speak for themselves. Well, I think so. Like, okay, imagine you are trying to sell your product or yourself to multiple buyers, right? Someone took the bait. That was Randy. Randy took the money. Randy sold his soul for red super chats, right? Okay, someone, Krusty, could have said, all right, just buy your way into wherever you can. Okay, whoever will take it, right? Okay. And then emphasis on this. I think Randy got in too deep, but he can't turn back now. That's what I think. I mean, obviously. Super chat, chat. Oh, I'm sorry. Joy. Yeah, but that's fleeting. Both. I think everybody's using Meredith. And actually, I believe she's a liability at this point. But if she knows something, it would explain why, Randy the other night said, we'll protect Meredith. And that had me like this.
What?
Because during the ruined Christmas of 2025, he was saying this.
Girl, Meredith's gonna be there. Listen, I don't really know why she should be there, to be honest with you. Because she's messy. Straight up. I don't know who's right, who's wrong. I really don't care. But it's just messy. Because she had all the shit she had to say about this guy, tuberculosis. Why didn't she say that from the jump, from the rip, from the start? She kept quiet when we were getting beat up. I don't got nothing to do with this. I don't got nothing to do with this. You had everything to do with it. You did it, you fucking idiot. You did everything. You stole the recording. You brought it out. You sent it. I already knew that. I already knew it. But I didn't want to say anything because why? Like, I already know. Like, you don't think JFK doesn't know who did what? Come on. Come on.
And I just can't keep up. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Now it's time. Here we go. I have the turn up from before for $10. And I don't know what your screen name is. But if you want to say it was you, that's cool. And I would love it. But if you don't want to, that is totally fine. And then Tons just turned me up too. Oh, I know it was you, Tons. I know that one was you. There was one before that for 10, and I don't know for sure what her screen name is, but I don't want to. If she's not comfortable saying, then that's okay. But yes, we're going to turn up, and I think, let's see. Let's do the hardcore, really feel it from the depths of my soul, my love to you now. That's me singing to you, okay? Consider that me singing to you, my love, because I love you all. You are so kind and beautiful. So, let's see. When does Turtle Boy come on? Did I show everything I wanted to show? I think I did. I wish I trusted myself enough to share the screen. Mo, I think it'll probably sound worse than that. Tons is the best, and Tons is not just the most generous, but also oh, Linder, hello. I see you. So if you are in the chat, you may make sure you guys have all chat selected. So in the chat filter. Because sometimes you won't see it for whatever reason. And then if you notice in my description, so you all know the lovely Uncle Frank, Jimmy's dearest friend. She has she's battling with unimaginable health issues, right? I put her GoFundMe it's GoFundMe in my description. If you feel, if you're able, if you can, if you could contribute anything to it. If not, that's fine, but if you could, keep her in your prayers. She's my age. Like, I'm 37, I think she's 38. No, they're not. No, you're good. Yes. So, and the views expressed on this program are not necessarily those of our dear, beautiful Uncle Frank. But it is like, she's my age, she's young, and she's battling health problems that most of us could never imagine. It's just the hits just keep on coming, but she's always there supporting other people. And if you are able to support her financially, the links in my description, or if you can't, just your prayers. Like, prayers are very important. So if you could do that, I would very much appreciate it. And Uncle Frank does not know I'm doing this, and she would probably be like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? But, you know, she's not the type that likes to ask for help, who, you know, is hesitant to do so. But that's what friends are for. That's what we're here for, our community, to help those in need. I didn't do anything, Mo. So I don't know why. Yes, thank you guys. I think I went over everything I could have possibly pulled up or prepared for. But yeah, that's the whole point. There. Sure. I don't know anything, but go ahead, Emma. Exactly. Exactly. And Uncle Frank is a beautiful soul, and she does everything she can to support everybody. And she's been put through undue piles of crap and dragged through them by some evildoers who just love causing chaos and hurting people. So she didn't deserve it, but she's still, you know, she still goes out and supports people and keeps a smile on her face. Thank you, Alyssa. Thanks. I don't even know what time it is. Yeah, I think just like, so you can email him. Let me see here. One second. Dead air. Dead air. his email. Mo, if you want to put it in there. I'm just trying to look it up so I get it right. But you could ask, just run it by him. I don't think he would mind. Yes. Yes. Uncle Frank supports everybody, regardless of what's been done to her. And so she deserves our support. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's cold here too. I hate it. Yeah, I know nothing. I'm still spinning from Corey Richards. That's messed up, man. That's very messed up that they found her guilty that quickly. I was shocked. It's worse when you think they're going to come back not guilty because it's so quick. And then you're just left with all these questions like, why? Like, why would they, it was what? 6 dudes, 2 women in Utah in their outfits. Yeah. Yeah, but like I don't think all his was circumstantial, right? I mean, I'll admit I thought that in the beginning, and then like Ray was like, "No, look at it," and I started looking, and I was like, "Dang, okay." I mean, this really is all circumstantial. Once every little bit was broken down and like poked holes in, and then somebody was saying like in Utah the dynamics are different between the men and women or whatever. Yes, Mo, we know what you said. But you admitted, Mo, that now you're intrigued. I mean, I was biased too, though. I didn't approach it like a responsible juror where like I only went by the evidence. I went into it with a bias. I can admit that. There you go. There you go. Sandwiches. I've about had it with sandwiches. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Exactly. That's exactly my point, Akasha. Well, that's who I was watching. That's the first place I heard about it was the pretrial pretrial hearings. Yep. And I now see it like I let go of my preconceived notions, my confirmation bias, and like Ray said, just really look at it though. And I did. I was like, holy shit. That is true. Oh, you were wrong? Okay, well. All I know is that I came into it. You weren't wrong about the press and the press playing a role in it. Okay? You were right about that. Oh! Oh my gosh. Where are you, darling? Where are you? I don't know where you are. Green-eyed gal? Where are you? Well, wherever you are, for turning me up again. You're amazing, you're beautiful, and we're going to turn up for you.
Your heart, filling every part of our praise. Your presence in this place, your glory on our face. We're looking to the sky. Descending like a cloud, you're standing with us now. Lord, unveil our eyes. You're the reason we're here. You're the reason we're singing. So open up the heavens, we want to see you. Open up the floodgates, a mighty river flowing from your heart, filling every part of our praise.
Thank you, green-eyed Lisa. You're beautiful. Same, Akasha. And Annie Elise, that's my girl. She's the first person I ever like really watched. And Bailey. I love Bailey too. But that's where I first heard about Karen. I was too, Ray. There we go. We just learn a lesson. We all have biases and we all operate based on them. And where was it? And that too, Jordan, I did not see. Like, even if I know she did it, it's only supposed to be based on what was presented in court, and I did not see them prove it beyond a reasonable doubt, and that's what it's about. Yes. And at the very least, I mean, we got to take a deeper look at ourselves, at our biases. Right? She didn't what? I'm probably totally lost. Yeah. You and me both. All of us. All of us. We need to take, court's a serious thing. Trials are a serious thing. And even outside of trials, biases are a serious thing. And lest we forget, because we will never forget. The most important thing of all. Crap. I just brought. I'm sorry. Dead air, dead air, dead air. Oh my god, Mo. Oh my god. Hello. Ew, Mo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. That was rude. Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay. The most important thing out of all of this that we should never forget is that Mike farted.
Here we go.
A lot of people have seen that.
Bro, hold on, look.
And I got attacked for it. A lot of people have seen that what I was saying was truthful. A lot of people have seen that what I was saying was truthful, was on point, and it's exactly what happened. Everything I wondered.
Oh my god, dude, that is.
And I kind of knew I was going to get attacked for it.
Here we go.
A lot of people have seen that.
Bro, hold on, look.
And I got attacked for it. A lot of people have seen that what I was saying was truthful. A lot of people have seen that what I was saying was truthful, was on point, and it's exactly what happened. Everything I wondered.
Oh my god, dude, that is.
And I kind of knew I was going to get attacked for it.
Never forget. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm super intrigued about what Kazi's showing on his presentation. And I want to get ready for Turtle Boy. We've got some time. He comes on at 9, right? And then we also have Rat House. Rat House going. And it's like Jimmy said, variety is a wonderful thing. The more the merrier. That's what I say. But yeah, we've got Kazi and we've got Rat House. Whatever your vice may be. I tried. Look. And Charles tried to help me. I did, Charles. Okay. I'm following your instructions. Pardon me. Okay, I'm in studio. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. Thanks, Charles. Let's see here. Content. I've tried following Jimmy's instructions. I did. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Love you, Mary, Romine. Love you all. I'm so thankful you came here to hang out with me. It's just fun. It's just fun to be together, no matter what we're doing. And I love you guys. Love you, my buddy. Let me see here. I don't know why I didn't do that. Oh, thank you so much, Linder. Okay. It says visibility, quizzes, audience, love you, Jordan. I can't say if you're wrong, Charles, because I too am wrong. So there's no way. I guess we're both wrong. Oh, you know what it might have been? I had the moderation setting on basic. So I think that like holds comments to like make sure they're okay. I shouldn't have had it. Yes. Yes. Amen. Justice for those women who deserve better. Karen, Kelsey, Sandra. That's just so sad. Grammy, don't tell anybody. I do this just to hang out with you. Maybe I'm not eligible to do it. Maybe I'm not eligible to like redirect people. I don't know. Okay, I thought it had to be on the computer. Bye, was Nan now Gran. See you later. For real, I'm convinced some of the judges and prosecutors like are like 100 years old and they live under the in the catacombs under the courts. Same, Linder. Oh well, whatever. But you know, variety. We have variety. You can go check out Kazi. He's great. You can go check out Rat House. They're great. They're both doing great stuff. Or go pop in on both of them. See what they're both doing. And Mo will tell you I'll be in multiple rooms at once actually. My record is 3. And I can know what's going on. But that's my ADHD. I have to have stuff happening. Anyway, that's that. Yes, so I love you all so very much. I'm going to go have a snacky poo, and then I'm going to watch 3 different channels. Yeah, that's what I do too. I jump around. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I like everybody, so I like popping in on everybody. And we're all in this together. Yes. So I will play my outro and see you guys wherever we land. I mean, that's true. I am. Even if I'm not chatting, chances are I'm listening. Yep. So I love you all so much. Ooh. 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 Yes, I love you guys. See you in all our friends' chats and on their channels. And thank you all for coming. Thank Thank you all for stopping by. It's so fun with you. And I'll see you later. Love you. Bye.
Well, sometimes I think there's something wrong with that girl.
Tell me about it. How about the other Mary B? How you know I'm not an angry black man?
You seen my Cocker Naniel posters? No? Did you send them to me? Did you send them to me? The other Mary B. That's from the other Mary B. I love her.
Mary, oh my, dude, she's the one and only Mary B. I wouldn't.
Oh, she's fucking hysterical.
I would like to motion to change her name because I call her the one and only Mary B.
Good work, Mary. As bad as I want to call home and check in, I'm just gonna let you keep doing your thing.
Who are those horrible orange creatures over there?
Tell everybody, we want JFK, we want James Jackson. If you're in there, start screaming our names, and then we'll come down.
Tell them I hate them.
As somebody always said, if you can't say anything nice about anybody, come sit by me.
I've seen you in other chat rooms, other Mary B. I've seen you typing, writing, tweeting other things, and you're a funny, fucked up, twisted bitch.
Mary B, she is a force to be reckoned with. I'm telling y'all.